What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button on YouTube. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Going in, fam. Um, I'm going to get right into it, fam. I'm going to just go right dead into it. So I'm even catching some people in the comments. They slow pokes. So people are saying things like, well, what didn't happen in Chicago is Highland Park. Man, get your ass up out of here. That's Chicago. 25 minutes from downtown Chicago. Go to any major city, any big city. Go to any big city in this country and start in the middle of downtown and just drive 25 minutes in any direction. You're going to still be in that city, right? All of this stuff talking about Highland Park, that shit is Chicago. All right, let's get it straight out the gate. I ain't finna play with y'all, man. I'm not finna play this game with y'all. They didn't want to say Chicago because they want to keep their little pure image of Highland Park. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. That's what that's about. It's Highland Park, Chicago. That's like I live in Houston. The suburbs all around Houston, you got, if you're in A-Leaf, you're in Houston. All right. A-Leaf is just, fam, it's a suburb. It's a suburb of Houston. All right. It's if something go down in A-Leaf, what are they going to bring the case to? They're going to bring it to Harris County, which covers Houston. So anything 25 minutes away from Houston going in any direction is going to fall under Harris County jurisdiction. And that's who's going to take up the case. Highland Park used all of Chicago's resources. A lot of them people that live in Highland Park, they shop in Chicago. They drive in Chicago. They use downtown. They use Chicago streets. They use downtown Chicago. They up and down downtown Chicago. They use the streets. They use the resources. They use the parks. They use the museums. They use all of that in Chicago. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all out on that BS, man. Get up out of here. Get up out of here with that. Just like all these suburbs around Houston use Houston streets. They driving up and down our streets. They part of the pothole problem. They part of the drivers who create the pothole problems in Houston. They use our stores. They use the parks, our museums. And to their credit, they do stop here and they pay taxes when they come to Houston and buy products and services. So yeah, it's Chicago. It ain't Highland Park. It's Chicago, and that's where a mass shooting went down in Chicago. And it wasn't a black dude; it was a white dude. Yeah, I bet you if that was a black dude who shot him up, they would have said Chicago. That's what they're not telling you, fam. The media slick, man. They're always trying to cover the news. They're always skewed with the news, you know? These double standards that they play, man. I'm hip to the game they're running, man. I'm not playing with them. I'm not playing with them. See, if I ain't had this channel, if I didn't have that black media going, then we can't show this other narrative. We can't call them out. Got to sit up here and listen to CNN talk that mess. ABC talk that mess. One side. No, man, that's Chicago. Trying to be slick with a can of oil. Can't get me with it. Talking about Highland Park. When I heard about the shooting, as soon as I heard about the shooting, I said, Highland Park? You mean Chicago? Damn Highland Park. That's cool. It's just like we got places in Houston called, it's a neighborhood in Houston, an area in Houston called GETO District. It ain't nothing but another name, man. They use they use all of our resources. Highland Park. You better get up out of here with that. That's Chicago. A mass shooting happened in Chicago today. That's right, on Independence Day. Yeah. Let's talk about that. And how many of y'all out there celebrating this day? I'm talking about celebrating. I ain't talking about just eating, just somebody cook some barbecue, you go over there and get a plate. I'm talking about actually celebrating. Do y'all even know what this means? Do you know what Independence Day means? Independence Day. Do you know? Man, come on, fam. Come on, man. Talk to me, man. Fam. So, let's get something straight. So, in 1776, let's break it down. It said, federal holiday commemorating the Declaration of Independence, which was ratified, which was ratified by the Second Continental Congress on July 4th, 1776, establishing the United States of America. 1776. Where were your ancestors in 1776? Talking to the black people out there, talking to the black congregation. Where was your ancestors in 1776? Still in bondage, waiting for freedom. While these other folks was out here enjoying freedom, their independence. They were enjoying their independence as they slashed whips against black bodies. Talk to me. Yeah, tell the truth and shame the devil. They don't like when you talk like that. See, it's just real. That's all. I'm just talking about that real. I'm just talking real. You know, if I lie, call me out when I lie. When I tell a lie, call me out. See, if I was y'all, I'd get mad at the lie. See, you ain't been no lies detected yet, though, right? They don't like that truth. 1776, black people were still enslaved, as white people in this country celebrated their independence. That, by the way, black people helped them gain. Man, y'all better get on up out of here, man. Y'all better get on up out of here with all that foolishness, man. I'm not playing the foolishness game. I know some of y'all was hoping I wasn't going to say something on the day. I know y'all was hoping I was going to let the 4th of July slide. No, I can't let it slide. I'm not letting it slide, man, because I know the true meaning of it. I know what happened for real. I know what went down for real, and I'm not letting it slide. July 4th, they say they wanted some fireworks. You know, the trip part about it, fam, is this. I bet you a lot of them people in Highland Park that live in Highland Park, I bet you a whole lot of them look down on people in Chicago, certain people, certain class of people in Chicago. It's a lot of people most of the people in Chicago are good people. It's a small group of people who keep up all the ruckus. I'm sure in Highland Park, they got their fair share of criminals, but they just commit crimes in a different way. They just do it. They go about it a different way. They make it look good on the outside, but on the inside, people getting poisoned, you know, setting up hits on their spouses, embezzling money, all kinds of stuff. And they're doing it in Highland Park, they're probably coming to Chicago and then laying their head in Highland Park. Similar to the innocent people who get killed in Chicago, who go to a party or an event where they're just relaxing and having fun and just enjoying life. And then all hell breaks loose and innocent people end up dead. The people in Highland Park got a taste of that, got a small taste of that today. A small taste of that today. I will say it is sad that people in America ain't safe nowhere. Like nowhere you go are you safe. There are no institutions that are safe. Many of the institutions are ran by members of the insane asylum, people who should be in insane asylums. The insane asylum is ran by people who should be committed to insane asylums. Look at all of the top institutions all across America. All of them are corrupt, starting at the top with the government. Everybody's being bought and paid for. All of the institutions. One thing that surprises me is that the United States does not learn from its mistakes. This is one country that would be damned to learn from their own mistakes, its own mistakes. Look at it. Look at it. Race relations, look at gun laws, look at healthcare, all of this stuff. America refuses to learn from its mistakes and get better. Refuses to take the intel that's readily available and get better. My heart do go out to the victims. So many people that was wounded. There's still people that are fighting for their lives. That it was so many people that was wounded. It's probably a good bet that death toll is going to rise. 6 people killed, many, many more injured. The amount of mass shootings in the United States of America is mind-blowing. The amount of rage, the anger, the hatred, the lack of accountability is staggering. The lack of people skills, people who lack the capacity to talk through their problems rather than fight and shoot through their problems. This is the country we live in. This is where we live. And it ain't getting no better. Like the leadership is doing nothing to address these issues. They're doing absolute nothing. All they're saying is, well, let's get more police officers. Let's hire more cops. Let's get more cops. That's the answer. Just put a Band-Aid on and keep on moving. Let's say a prayer. Prayer. See, that's what they're doing right now. Everybody acting all sad. Turn on any news channel in America right now. Turn on any news channel and the coverage is like this. We're talking now to John Doe. It's a victim who was at the Highland Park parade. He was there with his family. John, what is it that you want to say? Next, uh, we're now talking to Jennifer. Jennifer, you were there. What did you see? I just saw chaos, and I was there with my family, and then people just started shooting and shooting. And yeah, yeah. Jennifer, thank you, for sharing your story. And we'll be back with more coverage of the Highland Park shooting. And they cover that until the next shooting comes. And then that shooting falls all the way back, and then the new shooting takes its place. And that gets the majority of the coverage. And it's the same old play. Your local leadership is doing nothing. Your state leadership is doing nothing. Your federal leadership is doing nothing. All they're doing is making arrests and punishing. That's it. America does not have a gun problem. The problem is not guns. Just like America doesn't have a knife problem. America doesn't have an axe problem. America's problem, it lies in its moral compass. That's where America's problem is. America has a moral problem. And its leadership leads in that division. The leadership is morally corrupt. So it trickles on down. The leadership does not care about the people. The leadership don't care how many people on the street gets murdered. They don't care that people are divided. They don't care about the racial divide because they're not being affected personally, directly. They're insulated. They don't have to deal with police corruption, police killing people and stuff because, the police is doing their bidding. They don't have to. And if they get stopped or whatever, they just flash that badge and then they go on about their business. They flash that badge and they're going on about their business. They don't care. They don't have to care. Their family ain't affected by war because their family ain't going to fight no war. Your family going to fight the war. Your family members, your son, your daughter going to fight, not theirs. They going to start the fight. And they going to tell you, now y'all going out there and make me proud. And then what do you see? The military be out there fighting and risking their lives. And then the president come through to do a moral, give them a moral boost. And everybody over there, yes, sir, sir, yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. President. They just be so happy they be about to bust. Thank you, Mr. President. Fuck the president. Man, fuck that nigga. For real. I don't give a damn about meeting no damn president, man. I'm talking about what am I out here for? What we out here for, man? What we out here for? What we fighting for? What we out here fighting for real? If it's that serious, if it's that serious that we got to go to war, why aren't we going to war for all these police out here killing folks? Why aren't we going to war for all these mass murders? Out here killing babies, killing innocent people. Why are we not going to war for that? Shouldn't that be a declaration of war? What's up with that? What's up with all these rapes in America? All this raping going on. And I'm talking about from the streets to the suites, from the dope house to the White House. Rapes, sexual assault. What's up with the war on that? Let's go to war for that. I'm down for that. Let's go to war. But that's too much like right. See, they don't care about the people, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They do not care about the people. They don't care that we're on social media going at each other's throat 24/7. They don't care about that. Remember, they designed it that way. It's a social construct. They designed it that way. They designed it, and then we walk right into the trap, and then at some point, it gets on cruise control. So the racial division is on cruise control. They ain't got to even do nothing no more. All they got to do is just let it work. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's working in overtime. The gun control thing, just let it work overtime. The two-party system, let it go. Let them go back and forth. What do you hear on the internet all day long? A certain looking person do something, somebody say, oh, Trump supporter. Somebody else do something that look this way or look fit this demographic. Oh, must have voted for Biden. Biden supporter. Trump, Biden, Trump. And both of them are on the same team. It's amazing how this how it plays out. They're all on the same team, fam. I'm telling you. They just got different approaches. But they're the same. They're on the same team. Hey, man, a pimp is a pimp. You got the pimp that, and then you got a pimp that say, now listen, I'm on your side, but this is what we got to do. This is what you got to do, baby. We gonna get this money, baby. This is what we got to do. You know, I'm on your side. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, baby? You know, I got you. I got you, baby. I got you. Still pimping. It's still pimping. A pimp is a pimp. And both parties are full of pimps. You know why I call them pimps, fam? Because they don't deliver. All they do is take. They give nothing back to the people. They get me, and the people get nothing out of it. Mika Chan, what's up, Mika? Serena Santiago in the building. What's up, Serena? Nurse Petty, what up? Mike Bell. That's right, Serena. Trolls are hoes. We don't play with them at all. See, Jeremy C says a bunch of pictures of this shooting and Antifa gear and Kool-Aid hair. I don't think he's a right wing. What I'm saying, fam, is right wing, left wing, fam, they're all the same. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. You know, some of these lefts, man, they just as bad, fam. They just as bad. I'm telling you. Imagine imagine having a significant other, right? Let's say a couple girlfriends, right? Or a couple boyfriends, whatever. The last one just wasn't as bad as the one before, but they were both bad. You see what I'm saying? That's your politician. That's your left and your right. Both of them trash. This one was just worse than the other one. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Tracy Smith, what up? Samantha Dub, juicing with Jay. Jay got that business running, juicing with Jay. Marcus Black. K. Michelle, what's up? Rick Dillon. Rick Dillon say he's in custody. Let's see. He ain't got definitely ain't got nowhere to hide. That's probably the fastest I ever seen him get the name of a mass shooter. Highland Park shooter. No, I don't see anything showing that he's been arrested yet. But I guarantee you, they won't go in guns blazing. I bet you if he wants to surrender, he's going to surrender peacefully if he wants to. Other than that, he'll kill himself. They're not going to kill him. He's going to kill himself or he's going to turn himself in. The only way that he gets killed is if he takes hostages. He starts trying to kill other people and then they'll kill him. But other than that, if he wants to turn himself in, he's going to get the privilege of turning himself in. Now, keep in mind, fam, just like Jalen Walker, he's running. But not just, but worse than Jalen, he's already killed several people and wounded others. He's actually used this gun. He killed people, but he's going to get an opportunity to turn himself in. Isn't it ironic that 4th of July is supposed to represent independence, freedom? But yet, even on this day, people in America feel like they're under siege. And that freedom continues to slip away the more these judges make their rulings on certain cases. I mean, they're going in, fam. They're going in. So, like, once they start, what's going to stop them? So they take away one right, then take away another right, then take away another right. You know that's how slavery started. They just decided to write it in the law. That's all they do. They just write it in the law. If they want to do something dirty, they just write it in the law. And that's how they get away with it. Just write it in the law. I don't see anywhere where it says this guy's been apprehended. This dude is still on the loose. He's still on the loose. He has been identified, though. His name is Robert Bobby E. Cremo III. They call him Bobby. Robert E. Cremo III. They say the suspect is believed to be armed and dangerous. Really? Believed to be armed and dangerous. Where the information at about his mom and his dad? That's what I need to know. Where the mom and daddy information at? And the thing about this fool is that he could actually start another shooting. If he has guns, if he has more guns and ammunition, he could start another shooting. It said over 25 rounds were fired at the parade. The suspect believed to be male with large yellow backpack. 250 mass shootings in the U.S. in 2022. Did you hear me, fam? 250 mass shootings in the United States in 2022. 3 other people were killed in a mass shooting in Denmark on yesterday. Hey, I didn't even know that. We're not even into the 250 a day of the year. And there's already been 250 mass shootings, not shootings, mass shootings. What's up, G-Town? D Graham. What it do? True story. Samantha says she wouldn't be surprised if the cops were helping him hide. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if they didn't know he was going to do it. I mean, they do a lot of killing already themselves, like. I don't see anywhere where they're saying this dude has been arrested. I don't see nothing. It's not even on TNT now. I'm at TMZ. If it ain't on TMZ, man, it's not on. If it's not on TMZ, it's not real. Yeah, fam. ID not apprehended, not arrested. Nah, I don't see anything where he's been arrested. Highland Park, anti-Semitic. Illinois senator pledges support to Highland Park community. And now support would have been keeping them safe from dude in the first place. That's your support right there. They're good at the patchwork. They're experts at patchwork. All right, so there it is, fam. Here's some bullets on here. Injured victims ranged in age from 8 to 85. A total of 26 patients were received at Highland Park Hospital, according to Dr. Brigham Temple, medical director of North Shore University Health Center. Now, here's what he said about the patients. 10 of those individuals came by ambulance. He said 25 of those individuals did sustain gunshot wound injuries. 19 of 25 gunshot victims were treated and have been discharged home. 2 patients were transferred to Evanston Hospital. The patients ranged in age, 4 or 5 of the patients were children, according to Temple. And that's it for now, fam. If something substantial happens, I'll do an update. Other than that, we already know dude is going to be arrested real soon. It'll probably be before the end of the day, probably more likely within the next couple of hours, because there is nowhere for him to hide, period. So there'll be a quick resolution to some type of, some degree of apprehension today. I'm certain of that. All right, fam, till next time, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. No more talk.